Hello, welcome to this video called Parts of Speech. This video is going to cover the 8 parts of speech in English. So what do we mean by parts of speech? Words are divided into different categories. Let's take a look at the 8 different ones. We have nouns, verbs, adjectives, pronouns, adverbs, prepositions, conjunctions, and interjections. Let's go through each one. Feel free to pause the video if you need to take a better look at anything. Right now, I want you to grab a piece of paper. You pause this video while you get something to write on. It helps your brain to remember things if you write it down. Repetition is key, just like a sport or anything you want to get better at. If you do it a bunch of times, you will get better and better, and it helps your brain remember. So our first part of speech, I used some Disney characters as examples. Let me focus in. Is noun. You may have heard of this word before. So the top 3, by the way, are nouns, verbs, and adjectives. So once you get out your paper, the very first thing I want you to write is every sentence has a noun and a verb. Every sentence has a noun and a verb. You do not have to have an adjective, but your sentence becomes more clear if you have adjectives and you have other parts of speech to communicate what you're trying to say. So let's begin. What is a noun? So you are going to write on your paper, number 1, nouns are a person, place, or thing or idea. Nouns are a person. You can underline that so you can remember. It's a person, a place, thing, or idea. So let's take a look. Idea, they're thinking of something. Rug is a thing that you can see. A person, these are characters, Moana and Maui. And this is a place. This is a palace in the movie Aladdin. So person, place, thing, or idea. You can draw a little picture to help you remember. I just do little simple things. A smiley face for a person, a house for a place, a little flower for a thing, and then a light bulb for an idea. Can you think of an example of an idea, by the way? One idea could be love. It's not necessarily something you can see, right? But it is an idea. or maybe some people would call it a thing. So love is not really something that you can see, but you see the effects of it. The other thing is knowledge. Again, this is an idea. It's not something that you can see. You can't pick it up like you can with this marker. I can just pick up this marker. It's a thing. Knowledge is an idea or a concept. The next thing we're going to look at is verb. This is our second part of speech, right? Number 2. Verbs are actions. They are what you do. So write that sentence down. Verbs are actions. Underline actions because that's the key word you want to know. Something they do that you do. What is an action? They are what you do. Notice, by the way, that I am writing each sentence and I'm still using correct punctuation. Periods at the end of my sentence, capital letters at the beginning. Here are some examples. Dancing. This hippo is dancing. The rug is flying. Ariana is singing. So just a quick little lesson on verbs right here. This is a little thing to note. I'm going to put it in a box and you can write this too. We have helping verbs. Helping verbs. An example of a helping verb is. Okay. This is a little bit tricky to explain, but as you can see in this sentence, Ariana is singing. Is helps this verb right here. What is Ariana doing? She is singing. Okay. Now we might also do another example sentence where we write Ariana is pretty. Okay, we didn't talk about adjectives yet, but pretty is an adjective. This is an abbreviation for adjective. Isn't necessarily an action, right? You can't see someone and say, wow, look, they are ising. No, that's not a word. But is a state of being. So I want you to write in this box, helping verb is. Write a little arrow, and it means a state of being. It's just what you are. And just you sitting in your chair right now, you might say, you are sitting in your chair. Are is the helping verb right here. Sitting is the action. As you do more examples, it makes sense. So let's go on to our next section. One more thing about verbs is that there are a lot of different tenses. We're just going to write one more note. Verbs have different tenses. Oh, I almost tricked myself there. I almost wrote the word tent because it sounds like tent, like the thing that you sleep in, But we're not talking about that kind of tent. No, we are talking about verb tense, okay? Tense, okay? Verbs have different tenses, okay? Alrighty, so even teachers make mistakes sometimes. Number 3, we have adjectives. So number 3, this is our top 3. Adjectives describe nouns. Describe nouns. Okay, write that down. And here are some examples of adjectives. This monster is fluffy and soft. Those are adjectives. Tall. She is tall. Colorful. This picture is very colorful. I will create new videos for each one of these and go into more detail about each part of speech to follow. Pronoun. Number 4. Pronoun. Pronouns replace a noun. Okay, so in this example right here, we have it, she, he. He is talking about Aladdin. It is talking about a monkey, right? If we know that this monkey is a boy, which he is, we can also say he, but we can also call animals it. She, this is a lady, a girl, a woman. We call it she. So when we have 2 or more people, instead of saying he, she, and it are flying on the carpet, we can just use the word they are on a carpet. Okay. And now she is also a pronoun. So for example, we can say Miss Golding is an ESL teacher. Miss Golding makes videos for her students. So I don't have to say Miss Golding every time I'm talking about myself or about a character. Instead of repeating Miss Golding, Miss Golding, Miss Golding, Miss Golding, I can replace it by saying she. Instead, she makes videos for her students. What is the she talking about? It's talking about Miss Golding. Okay, let's go on to the next part of speech, which is adverb. So write number 5 on your paper. We're going on to our next one. I have another piece of paper from something else. All right. Number 5. Adverbs describe describe a verb. So here are some examples. The llama, the type of animal that they are called llamas. The llama screams loudly. So the verb is screams. What are they doing? They are screaming. The verb is scream. The noun is llama. And the adverb is loudly. How are they screaming? They are screaming loudly. So don't confuse adverbs with adjectives. Notice that they both have AD, adverb and adjective. And look at what each of them are. Adverbs describe a verb. Look, the word verb is in the word adverb. So they describe a verb. Adjectives describe nouns. So try to remember the difference between these two is that adverbs, you can remember it's something that describes a verb. The word verb is right inside of it. So Lightning McQueen drives fast. What is he doing? He's driving. How is he driving? He's driving fast. The next part of speech, number 6, is preposition. Prepositions, write this down, show direction, location, or time, or introduce an object. So, lady is next to tramp. So look at this, showing location. Where is lady? This is lady. This is tramp. She is next to tramp. Okay. They are eating spaghetti. We can say the spaghetti is on the table. That would be another example. Here is another one. Abu, that's the monkey. Abu is on top of Aladdin. Repeat after me. Abu is on top of Aladdin. Where is Abu? He is on top of Aladdin. Sebastian is in the shell. Where is Sebastian? In the shell. Again, I will have another video that goes through all of the prepositions. Next, we have conjunction. Right, number 7. And the definition of conjunctions. Conjunctions are joining words. So let's look at some examples. I like Aladdin and Lion King. And is a conjunction. Do you like Aladdin or Lion King? Lion King is good, but Aladdin is better. Notice that there are 2 different options. And, or, and but are all conjunctions. They join phrases together. And the last part of speech is called interjection. So number 8, interjection. Interjections are expressive words. Okay. So here are some examples. We have ouch, golly, yippee, and hooray. Another example could be woohoo. They are words that you say with expression. So you might say, oh no. They usually always have exclamation points after words. And this helps you describe things a little more powerfully. You're showing your expression and excitement. They can be positive and they can be negative. Okay. So woohoo is yay. It's a positive thing. And oh no is a sad thing. So you can finish copying all of those down. Thank you for watching this video about your 8 parts of speech. Stay tuned for more videos about parts of speech.